right, time for News Talk. And Shawn Steward with AAA is here. It's National Teen Driver Safety Week. And this is alarming. Teen drivers are almost 4 times more likely to have a crash than somebody over 20.
Yeah.
Which explains their insurance rates.
Exactly.
But that's frightening.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. A lot of it is inexperience. You know, kids, teenagers are not experienced with things that can happen on the road, so it makes sense that they're more at risk. So there's a lot of statistics out there, a lot of facts and figures that show how dangerous it is. Nearly 2,900 teens died from crashes in 2022 nationwide. 55% of those who died were not wearing seat belts.
Isn't that shocking to you?
It is.
Like when I get in the car, and my kids as well, it's just always automatic and you feel naked without it.
Yeah.
It's shocking to me that so many are not clicking up.
Yeah, and that's really a number across the board here in Kansas. About 55% of people who die in crashes are not wearing seat belts. So those save lives.
Yeah.
6 out of 10 of those crashes involve driver distraction in the teen population. Teen drivers, their death risk is higher when you have passengers. If you have one passenger, it's 44% more likely. As you add passengers.
Of course, young passengers.
Yeah, young passengers, and that risk increases as you have more passengers.
When you have your restricted license here, are you limited or can you not have passengers with you when you're a young driver?
I believe there are restrictions on passengers.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Kansas has a great graduated driver's licensing program, so there's very specific rules and regulations at each stage as you're going through training.
So what can we do? Moms and dads.
Yeah, as parents, make sure that you're talking with your teens, set some expectations and rules on, what they should be and should not be doing while
There's
they're
those
driving.
driver ed programs. What do you think of those?
Yeah, very important. You know, they're not required in Kansas, but they should be. You know, put your child through a formal driver's ed program, either through the school district or through a private.
You can get a discount on the insurance, can't you?
Absolutely.
If they do those, and good grades.
Yeah, and good grades. There's lots of things like that can increase or decrease your insurance hit.
And really, you need to get out there and just drive with them.
Yeah, that's part of the graduated driver's licensing program. You're supposed to be 50 or more hours live driving with your child, at least 10 of those at night, so they get that experience. And another thing you can do is set the do not disturb while driving on your teen's phone.
Yeah, good idea.
On iPhones, you go to settings and then focus, and then you can set that up on their phone so they're not
And just
distracted.
tell them that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. That's right.
Shawn, thank you so much for being on as
Thank you.
always. Appreciate it. Stay safe out there.